Yes. Yeah. So news I know. All right. Yes. What am I say? Trouble there. I tell you, believe you me.
What trouble is that, my brother?
Not nice and popcorn, yes. Some time ago, them kick off and it lead like it always does nowadays, yes, to a social media showdown, yeah. Apparently not nice. He's disgruntled.
Upset.
Yes, I'm upset after this tour, this series of shows, about 6 shows apparently, and forward back off a tour, and must say him no like how popcorn deal with him because apparently the race go on and money no run. They must say him can't deal with that.
What is your take on this situation though? Because I've been hearing a lot of things, some here, some there. What's your take on this, my brother?
We don't really know the details and we might never know the details, but one thing we know for certain is the energy where they behind this and all conflicts. Me can't really say which one of the two man when me about to say really apply to. But me sure say on one side or the other, or even both, this information when me go run you now is true.
Could you share that information, my brother?
When you have dysfunction in any setting, you go suffer psychologically, especially in the garrison setting.
Bad man town.
Yeah. In them kind of settings where there is no psychological stability or order, everything is just spiritual anarchy. Yes, the second word of the day is anarchy. ANARCHY. It means a state of disorder due to absence or non-recognition of authority or other controlling systems. And because there is no boundaries, no do's or no don'ts. And then human now with this subconscious, egocentric, again, a thing we call me-ness. That thing the way everything where you see in service to your interest and no one else no exists.
But why do you believe they're like that?
Because I do a familiarity when you're used to people in other setting, you know, with a familiar friend. You cannot see them having any right to their own existence. Like how you see a stranger and automatically respect the stranger boundary and don't feel like that stranger owe you anything. But subconsciously, the psychological familiarity and connection what we have with friends and family make you feel like we own them. Everything is all about how you not do this for me and what you did for do that time there with me. There is no them in our consciousness, just we. And we not set no boundary. Why we don't set no boundary is because we feel like we don't need it. And me own them people here, we don't realize that. There is no recognition of that family members' individual sovereignty or autonomy. I should I say control over their own life.
So this functional attitude is a blueprint for how they approach everything later on in life, my brother? You're saying?
Exactly, Bridging. And then you up now. Them settings are explosive and volatile because we have an emotional reaction to everything. And when that type of approach they combine with the ego, not knowing well.
So chaos reigns supreme, you're saying?
Yeah, man. Because we don't organize or manage with emotions well. We just guess about everything and paranoid. We don't follow a pattern, a discipline. So later on in life, we take this emotional approach to every setting. And one of the settings where it destroy, is business. Trying to work together with others, especially those who we're familiar with, is mostly a disaster.
You think so? I don't necessarily buy that, though.
Of course, I don't. Watch out.
I don't.
Because watch out.
What you saying?
Man, watch out.
What you saying?
Remember saying, that setting there, after it repeat in our consciousness now, this no holds barred, everything goes type of thing become second nature. It become with subconscious reflex action. In other words, it become an action where you do and not even notice it. That means that later on in life now, when we get introduced to any kind of boundary, any kind of rules, any kind of following a pattern, we're going to find that difficult to deal with.
That's true.
All right, I'm going to show you a boundary important now. All right, you'd have two brothers one time. One named Blacker, one named Shaka. Very poor youth them, yeah. So, Blacker auntie give him a pan. So as brother them, Blacker start share the pants with Shaka. And there weren't any real agreement or any boundaries set around the pants. Yeah, anybody see the pants, we're the pants. Yeah, because we're brother, we're good.
Life of the poor,
yeah. Poor life, yeah. So Shaka see the pants and wear it gonna Spain. Blacker now be there in a brief and miss the pants and call Shaka. And I say, what where the pants the bridging come on go half a tree. So Shaka now I say, what you want to give you the pants, you go like a one style man. All of a sudden you have a pants problem, I want someone to go in idea. Yeah. You know so me gone in it. Me know you know want me wear the pants long time, you want pussy. So Black I no like what Shaka say. And put on him sister shots and go kill Shaka. And Black I get life of prison. And the pants, out of style by now. The moral of the story, talk about the pants. Set rules in any kind of agreement. Rasta, talk about it, discuss what I expect, even if it's free. You understand? You can't just hope based off of me, a friend and a far where I come from.
I fully agree. And what do you say again is the cause of this, my brother?
Simply because of the dysfunction. That is our normal. Another wild type of setting, you know, we kind of grow up. I imagine and I assume everything, you understand? One man assume, say, yo, I'm a virgin that man. He must have a conscience, but he say, yeah, if you give me that. And the next one I assume, say, oh, I'm a virgin that, he must can wait. Because there was no established agreement or boundary between the two parties. So everything just up in the ear, you know, it become, oh, I'm a virgin, you rush me for money, so. And the next one I say, I'm a virgin, so you deal with me, so. And this is why the institution of business itself is predicated on, or should I say built on, have its foundation in a boundaries.
I don't think it's all the way like that though.
All right, then answer why some of them man with them mindset, yeah. I left them go shoot bird with Bout short and them whole family for every Sunday in our calendar. Them still a skin them teeth when Bout short say find the 500,000 else the car can't left in place.
You think so?
Yeah, man, them pay up on time. But I bet say if one of them bridge, you know, them grow with, them go to the man place, empty hand, one vehicle just so, and get all emotional and a chat about where them a come from, and who switch from one who plug in. And don't get me wrong, you know, nothing wrong with emotions, you understand, because of the people who come from these volatile settings with these emotions are the most talented set of people. The problem is, our attitude minimize the potential of our talent.
The principles of business is common knowledge, my brother.
Yeah.
I want...
Yeah, few of we might know about the principles of business, but what them never show is the disciplines of business. And when we're so emotional, we're not good enough. We can't function in our business
I
setting.
still don't get why that is.
Because no matter how we know the principles, if we don't live the disciplines, we are going to suffer. That's why you see the man where understand and live the discipline. He have to cut off a portion of them if he want to stay where him reach, because them will draw him down. And them people there, you see guy people them work, and when the people them say, you're 5 minutes late, where were you? He might go say, oh, Bamba hole, remember some of your cousin. I remember say, and my white shot your barrow with the collar still dirty, and a me give you about sphere for go look big job in a rasta. And you go and good till you have all your one place now. Give me a little piece of work and you come go like say, at about 5 minutes like you want to take it back and oh, hey boy. So you have enough white shot, you go like you better than me now, yeah? What happen? Right now, me a grown up back to sleep, you better not wait until Friday 4 o'clock when you get out to check them. Pussy, I tell you. You know, remember where you come from. You see with attitude like that, no we go in. Because them kind of people here with them kind of mindset and I know where family or friends stop. Or a business partner start.
There are no boundaries, you
No, them not even no obligation in our kindness start. You owe them everything, me your family, so you have to just give me
Sad.
that. Them can't say thanks for nothing what you do, man. I just what you owe them.
So they don't subscribe to any type of formal agreement at all, my brother?
No,
they reject
brethren.
this idea completely?
Yeah, man. Anything with formality and structure where I bring to some man. Some man was like, oh, I want to hear. Yeah. I tell you, a farm where I come from, I bring them things. Oh, you done batty, boy. Where you do? Come a full hand in a polo shirt. Where you do? Better me. Hey, what people need to know, you know, because of this reality of dysfunction and chaos where most of we grew up in. Most conflicts cannot be solved with conversation. Only boundaries.
How can you say that conversation can't work?
Because, Virgin, I want to come like it.
I want to know, my brother.
Because in a most conflict, one or both or however the amount of people in the conflict is not saying what them really want to say or what them a claim offense about.
I wonder why that is.
Because the insecure type of people are them type of conversation. Yeah. Well, one or both of them, none of them now go say, yo, you know, say, me no like that Benz the way you buy.
That's true.
No, man, him not go say so, man. Him go find something else. Him go say, oh, you get up, you know, say, My sister never like full black, and you go wear full black like say, oh, like, you know, respect our memory. And then you say, yo, my apologies, brother, I never to remember that. And you go put on full white, and then it turn in a, oh, full white, oh, yeah, celebrate. Oh, so she fi dead. I know you never like her a long time, man.
Very indecisive.
Exactly, brethren. I mean, I tell you, all right, like the girl now. She not go say, I am a whore.
I don't think so either.
Where they have to make life with no man, and that she no intend to give no vagina as charity on behalf of the Free Pums Foundation. No. She go say, you have your woman, me can't deal with that. I have to leave, I want to leave. She not go say a true she mention a bag of problem and you know volunteer to solve them. The ego make most people obsessed with the need to be right and win the conversation. Them obsessed with micromanaging and controlling everything and everyone. And the outcome of it enough for them favor.
They have to dominate.
Yeah, because most people who are going to a conversation make up their mind, say them right, you know, already before them even go in at so it become a competition and not a conversation. Because nobody now listen for understand. Because their mind don't make up to them right. So for people with this kind of mindset, the conversation not gonna work. Only boundaries.